don't believe I did a video last week. Usually I do them about once a week, but it's been extremely busy around here, and so yeah, I didn't get one done. So anyway, I'm glad to do this one. I kind of just do not only some things that was on my mind that I want to share too, and some spiritual things, but kind of just a vlog, I guess, style, and just kind of update about what I've been keeping busy at, what we're about to do, and those kind of things. So that's what this one will be about. But yeah, I'm always excited to be able to do these, and to connect with those that are catching these that I'm listening. I don't really have a lot of subscribers yet, but so I'm excited for the ones that do, the ones that are subscribed and that actually watch these videos. This is just for you. Yeah, excited that you're taking that time. And so okay, the first thing I'll go ahead and just share that we are getting ready soon to head back to our Alberta home for a while. We're here in our Texas home, and we kind of have the two homes that we've kind of been going in between for the last several years, that we mostly been up there and just coming here for about a month at a time or so. And a year, and then actually 2 years went by that we didn't come at all, or at least I didn't. My husband come down and spent some time with his mom and stuff. So then me and the kids then have came down, and now we've been here since November. So now we're going back 1st of August. So we leave like just a few more days on the 1st or 2nd. We'll be leaving, heading out on the 2nd, and be up there for a few months. Yeah, and then I guess back here, or just kind of wherever, because I'm hoping God's going to do some, that we're going to be doing more traveling and more ministry stuff. And yeah, I can't wait to see what he's going to do that way in directs and guides and leads. We're looking for a motorhome. So we've been looking for a motorhome, and so it looks like we're not going to get it for this trip. I think I've kind of mentioned it before. Looks like we're still going to have just the 15-passenger van, which my husband and 15-year-old son, 16-year-old son has been busy fixing brakes and doing stuff and getting it all road ready, like to do a long trip again. So 4 days on the road is what we do to get up there from where we are here in Texas up to northern Alberta. 4 long days. And so yeah, we're getting the van ready. I started packing then, and the kids are packing some school stuff. We're going to order our school up there, and then we've got some stuff here that they've already started from last year that, well, yeah, already started because it didn't finish, right? It didn't finish from last year, so we're taking that. Then I'll order school up there, and then we'll get started up there later. So been doing school, kind of just doing seeing some last, getting together with some friends and stuff the last, I still was busy writing on my book. That's what I talked about last one. I've been writing my book, so I'm so excited about this book called Holding On to Hope, and just it'll be our story, family story of loss of our son, and a 14-year-old son, and then just the hope that God that has been keeping us going, what God's been doing in our life since that time. So that's what I've been busy. Hey, Rebecca wants to say hi. She's been hanging out here. Yeah, you say hi? Hi. And yeah, so the book, I had blogged all of that kind of soon as right after, I lost a new journey of when I was blogging. So now it's copy and pasted it to the book, or I do it on Blurb, the self-publishing program. And so now it's a lot of editing, and I've been just grabbing every time I get, except the last days I decided, now I need to focus on packing. I feel guilty to get work on my book when I need to be packing, or we're not going to be ready to go. But so literally it's like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, whenever, because I'll sit down, and then the little ones will come in from their little pool with all muddy feet and need to be rinsed off. I jump up and wash their feet, and then I get a few more minutes, and then it's something else, and it's something else. If you're a busy mom with children, so it's work. So this book is going to wow, yeah, it's going to be a lot of sweat and tears and hard work right into it. But I believe it's going to be a great blessing to a lot of people. It's really going to encourage. I can't wait to get it out and start, giving away, start letting people know, and just giving it places, bringing it to different ministries and stuff that I feel could really use this hope and this encouragement and inspiration that's in this book, for kind of regardless of what people go through. It's maybe more, really people going through loss could really relate to it, but wanting it for a lot of people in situations. So I can't wait to get it and start giving it out and saying, here, I just read this book. I believe it's going to be a blessing to your, ladies in your center, wherever it is, women's ministries and here and there, and I can't wait to get that out. Okay, and then I'll get into the rest of the video. So, what I wanted to talk about then in this one, the things that's been on my mind lately, is closed doors. And yeah, because I feel like there's been a lot of kind of closed doors lately, in different places and things that I, was really thinking, um, was the direction, that God had for me. I thought there was open doors for opportunities and possibilities of speaking in different places, and it just wasn't happening what I thought. But maybe the timing is not quite right, and so I need to rest in that. And so what I put together is just is about that, and just encouragement for you if you're going through a waiting period, or if you're going through a time of feeling like there's closed doors, or they're just not, things are not happening when you're wanting them to happen. I've got some hope and encouragement. So yeah, I mean, closed doors are hard when we think, when it's things that we've really been hoping and waiting for, and when we thought it was the right thing, when we thought, okay, this is it, yay, I've got this opportunity now, or but we have to realize, who is in control, and especially when we've been diligently praying, for Him to guide and direct our lives. When we've been praying and praying for God to His direction, and open the doors that we're meant to go through, right, and the direction that you're meant for us, the places you're want us to in the ministry and do in that way. When we've been praying, we have to realize then that it just maybe wasn't the right timing, and that you don't really seriously don't want anything that His blessing and favor is not on, right? It's not over, even if it's something we felt we really wanted. If favor is not over that really wasn't what He intended for us, and we don't want it anyway, right? And closed doors means He's got something better in mind. Usually, and that's the saying I've heard, and that when one door closes, another one usually opens. When it's closed on that, it's kind of a no on that, it's a wait on that, whatever it is, it's like, but here's this. Or usually there's something maybe right in front of us that we have been missing, that we haven't been seeing, and that something like, there's this thing, right in front of us a lot of time. You just don't know it. I just keep praying for God's direction and guidance in that. And that's what I want to encourage you. Just have to keep seeking and looking and see, what we might be missing that is in front of us that God has for us right now while we're waiting for those doors. And another thing that I want to share is sometimes God closes doors because it's time to move forward. He knows you won't move until your circumstances force you. Trust the transition. God's got you. So, and the saying is saying that sometimes He closes these doors because it's time, to move forward, and He knows that until our circumstances force us to do that, we're not going to do that. It just happens. So God is our guide and protector, and as we pray diligently for Him to guide, guard, and direct our lives, and then closed doors happen, that's Him doing just that. I think that is Him just doing what we prayed for, right? We prayed for Him and diligently guide us and lead us and where you want us, and show us where, like for me, my speaking, show me where I am to speak, and who needs that hope and who needs the encouragement. And so then when, certain doors close and it's just not, well, he's doing what I prayed for, right? He's like, okay, this isn't it. Just wait. But closed doors always don't feel good at the time. And that's what I feel like I'm going right through right now. It's just, some closed doors that I felt were open, and so it doesn't feel good at the time, right? But you just have to keep trusting, keep resting in Him, and keep praising Him, and for His guiding hand. So His guiding hand. Like I said, I'm praying diligently for that, and so we can see that He is working, doing that, and just rest in that and trust Him in that. And be alert for the doors that He does open, and so I already mentioned that saying up there, and I have a couple more as well. That's good. So when I ask God to direct my path, I have to accept the closed doors as His will too. Then we pray for open doors, and so it's hard to realize that when we're praying for His direction and guidance, then we have to accept those closed doors as well, and that it is His will. And here's one: when God gives you a new beginning, it starts with an ending. Be thankful for closed doors; they often guide us to the right one. That's right. Usually, and God gives us a new beginning. It's something because something kind of ended. Something. There was a closed door. yeah, so it's just, it can be hard. I feel like I'm in that time and then that space right now. So we just have to keep trusting and resting and just preparing for when God does open the door in that direction for more ministry opportunities and speaking opportunities, and just seeing kind of what he has now, because I know he's gave me that dream and he's gave me that desire, and it's just a time of waiting. So I just want to encourage you in your time of waiting too, whatever it might be, just to try to trust and knowing that he knows best. Probably why I find it so hard too is just my lack of patience. I want to see things happen soon, and like now you've got this got this idea or this thing that you feel like God's give you this dream and this passion and this desire. You're like, I've got something others need to know. I've got these things I want to share with women. I want to get in this position and in this place where I can give this hope and this encouragement and all this wisdom and the things that God's done in my life, and I want to share that. And I feel like I've got so much in me, and I do. I feel like I can't wait for that space and that place, and I want it so much, and it's hard because when it's not happening when you want it to happen, you can almost feel like you're doing something wrong in that. Like when you feel like, okay, God's gave that to me. I felt like it really did. I've had dreams at night about me speaking and being in these places, and then just that desire and that passion. I just feel God's gave that to me. I can't help but feel then, okay, what am I doing wrong? I'm not working hard enough on that in that direction. I'm not praying hard enough. I'm not fasting on this. We always say, what are we doing wrong? And so it really is hard, and that's why I wanted to, encouraging you. They might be going through that space where you're feeling, well, okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh God, so I need to work harder, or I need to pray more, and maybe all those things are necessary, to go, that's the thing, that if things fell in place the way we wanted them to, when we wanted them to, would we go to him so much in our desperate need? But it's when things aren't just falling in place, going as we want, that we're just like, God, we need you. God, show me, more. Like, is there something I am missing? Is, what is it? Is something I can learn more from your word and be more prepared that way, or just that we can be going, can be growing periods, and to cling to him all the more, and see that it's not our doom, it's him. He's in control. So like I said, sometimes I've been feeling like, am I doing enough in this area? And just a number of things, and it's hard for me to realize and accept that either it's just not God's timing yet, or maybe it's not the doors that he wanted me to go through, and then he closed the doors that I thought was open. And I find that hard. Of course, I have prayed for God to close doors. So I did that too. It's like, close the doors I'm not to walk through. Close every door, I'm not to walk through. And so then again, like I said earlier, I think then, okay, then he is doing that, and it's hard, and we just got to keep being patient. Just keep waiting and trust in his timing, and keep looking to him for our peace. When we keep our minds on him, he'll keep us in perfect peace, it says, and so just keep looking to him and trusting him, and just being available in little ways to shine our light and be a light to others, and of course our families, right in our home. I'm doing that every day, pouring into my home, my children, the things of God, and having the devotional time in the evenings with the kids, and the prayer time with the kids. Oh, I love that. And I've just, so I'm doing that right in my home, but then I'm wanting to do it more out too. So I just look I have to keep looking for little opportunities when I, see people in places, and different places may not be, and speaking with a big audience, but when you just meet someone at the park or at the lake or wherever you happen to go, just to, this is someone I can talk to and pour into, and just be an encouragement to, and be a light to, and show the love of God. And so we need to just see those little areas as opportunities too, and that it's all important. I've got a few verses I want to share, and a few more quotes on sayings of for open doors and stuff. So a couple of the verses in Hebrews 6:12 says that you be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. So faith and patience. Wow, I need more patience for sure. And then Proverbs 3:5-6, trust in the Lord with all of thy heart, and lean not on thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Wow, so just the more that we lean on him, and lean not on our understanding, but lean, trust in God's, and he will He will direct our paths. And so here is some of the kind of sayings I thought was kind of nice. It says, realize that if a door closed, it's because what was behind it wasn't meant for you. True, yeah. Waiting insistently in front of a tightly closed door is unfair to all of the open doors. Give a chance to the open doors. Yeah, very good. And here's one. Faith is envisioning a closed door opening, even if you do not know how it will eventually happen. That's right. Wow, because it says that we walk walk by faith, not by sight, right? And those things that are we trust in the things that are not seen. So what we can see with our eyes might be like, this is not happening, all these closed doors, but we walk by faith, knowing, but with the promise that God has given us, and knowing that, you know, that's not the end of the story, right? Not just by what we see. We walk by faith and not by sight. Okay, in a couple more verses. Here's kind of one. Doors is Revelations 3:8. I know all things you do, and I have opened a door for you that no one can close. You have little strength, yet you obeyed my word and did not deny me. I'm not sure the version on that. I copied and pasted this online, and I should have looked up the King James version, because that's what I read, and I would like to know what it said in there. Colossians 4:3, and pray for us too, that God may open a door for our message, so that we may proclaim the mystery of Christ, for which I am in chains. In John 10:9, I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go out in and out and find pasture. Talking about God being the door to life. But yeah, we just, you know, it's just got to keep waiting on His timing, and keep shining our light wherever we can, and every opportunity. All right, I think I shared all my thoughts on that and the verses and stuff, and so I will get ready to close. I was going to say, you just stay tuned for our upcoming trip. I will definitely share a video. I might do little clips and stuff on our trip, actually show traveling. I would like to, I want to, you know, so stay tuned for that on our trip up there. This will be the last video of this kind before I go. This will be my last video before we go. Maybe I'll do one on the trip, and then one once we get there, as soon as I can share more. So just you know, stay tuned to this. Stay tuned in the Word and in prayer, and you can just catch all of my resources and stuff over my website and blog. And yeah, I will definitely do another one. I'd like to share about my trip if I can. That would be fun. And my book, I'm going to keep working my book, so stay tuned to my book, Holding On to Hope, and I can't wait to get it out there. I've kind of said it's coming winter 2021, so I would like fall, winter, whatever I can do. So okay, great, stay tuned, and we say
bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.